and it's only about 11:30 a.m. right now. So that all happened in the last 2.5 hours. I wake up pretty early, usually between 5:30 and 6:30. I try to catch maybe 5 or 10 minutes of just quiet, maybe looking out the window or something, just waking up. Immediately, then the day begins. Getting ready for leaving the home to come to the office, checking emails, of course. And I know there's a lot of talk now with wellness about not checking your inbox right away, but we have signed up for this profession, and in this profession there are emergencies sometimes in the middle of the night that come in when you wake up first thing in the morning. And so after I've taken my 5 minutes, let's say, to not look at a screen, I then dive in and I clear and make sure that there's nothing exploding in the morning. Once that's done, usually another 5 or 10 minutes, I'll grab some breakfast, something quick, and say goodbye to my family and get to the office. So I'm usually here on a normal day by about 8:30. And I'm preparing for our 9 a.m. team meeting or our team call, just to go over what the workflow is going to be for the office and who's executing on what. And then once that's set up, I'll dive into whatever matters I'm handling. These days, that tends to range from criminal matters to intellectual property and trademark matters and disputes in both the federal and state courts, to clients' business transactions, and then during all of that, while I'm working on those files, I'm personally being peppered with questions from our team about when people get stuck on something, and I'm also taking calls from clients and taking intakes that are coming into the office, and dealing with the administrative side of the firm as well. And that's my day. It's pretty hectic. It's pretty intense. You can jump from one topic to another every half hour. It's kaleidoscopic in its nature. From just this morning, we were talking about a federal court fraudulent deed transfer claim. We were talking about a criminal case that's coming up tomorrow in federal court as well. Then we were talking about a property encroachment where we stopped a developer from taking a foot of our client's property on Friday. We talked about somebody selling their apartment, something as simple as that. And we talked about someone infringing on one of our client's trademarks and how we had to stop these counterfeiters from using our client's mark to sell products. And it's only about 11:30 a.m. right now. So that all happened in the last 2.5 hours. My routine hasn't changed much since COVID-19, except that we've really had to adjust to everybody on our team working from home. So we have two offices, and Joe is in Queens and I'm here in Manhattan generally, although we bounce back and forth. But everybody else, usually this place has about 10 or 15 people in it, everybody else is remote. And so we've had to make adjustments for that, which we were very well prepared for. We had gone into remote mode as a test run prior to COVID even being a thing, as far as shutting everyone down, and we had a plan here at this office for what would happen. We learned from 9/11, and we were prepared for a remote work situation. And one of the things that has changed a lot is we've actually increased the level of communication between members of the firm, the attorneys, the administrative staff, the paralegals, and the partners. And that communication level has gone through the roof. So we're actually communicating a lot more on a daily basis on our files. We do most of that through Zoom calls. We use GChat. We use Google Meet. We're communicating through email and through text. And so all day there's multiple layers of communication. On a personal level, my routine has changed, and it's been amazing. Generally, in a non-COVID environment, we have all of these things happening with our files and our clients, but then there's a whole aspect of things that happen either after hours or before hours very often, as far as the firm, and participating in live conferences and speaking events and meetings and social events and with clients and with potential clients. And a lot of that has been compressed with COVID-19. So I've had a lot more personal time. My fitness routine has never been this good. I've been working out almost 5 days a week. I'm home a lot more at reasonable hours, so I get to spend a lot more time with my family, and it's been pretty awesome. So, there have been a lot of downsides to COVID on the business front, but there's been a lot of positive things that have happened at home where we might not have had the opportunity to recognize those.